Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Project Ozone. And when we last left off, I was struggling with this thing up here, and we'll get into that in a second. I've done some research about this, and I've done a few things. Did I? What? I can't remember whether I did this off camera. I'm pretty sure I did this off camera, so I can explain it. I tidied this up because I was making singularities and whatnot here. This is kind of unnecessary stuff now. That's just holding stuff and get sorted out later. Over here, this is where I made my big changes. Oh, technically I should show you over here first. But you see how my drives are all nice and emptied now? And, well, not emptied, but, you know, they're all green. If we look in our computer, for example, for quartz. You see we have like, where is it? Quartz shards. 23,000 Certus quartz. And same with Fluix. 68,000 Flux crystals. And, I can type. Several thousand processors. And they were really eating into our space. I was like, why am I storing them on here when we have storage drawers? These are designed to hold, you know, large amounts of things. So I actually came around the back and I plugged them in down here. So under here, you'll see processors and crystals and stuff like that. So basically, any of those things that were taking up huge amounts of space are just under here. Because I didn't feel comfortable having them on the sides, and there wasn't enough space to put them in here. There's 3 of them. We needed 6 or 5 or something like that. So that's that. But yeah, that buys us a ton of space. I also optimized these using the IO port, which is this. I finally figured out how to use it. So what you do, for example, is you say, oh, this drive has 60 different items on it. You put it in, and then you... Crap. I didn't realize it'd do it automatically. Basically, it took everything off this disk and put it onto the other disks. Which is now annoying because they're now both full. So I'm going to take it off. I'm going to run these guys through. I'm just going to blank them out. Now those 2 are full. Oh, what have I done? I had a beautiful system. So basically, yeah, it's taking the stuff off the hard drives and putting it back into the system itself. Oh, I know what I'll do. Give me all this. I'll put those 2 in. In the back. Now it's gone up to the top ones. I had a beautiful system, and I've ruined it. Well, we definitely don't want it in these 2. Because those are my big storage ones. These are my whole huge amounts ones. So it's basically, it's not that they're full, it's just they're full of different types of items. See how it says different bytes and different types? So the bytes is how much it will store of in total, but it can only have 63 different types. So it can hold 4,096 bytes of, let's say, dirt. But it can hold only 63 different types of block, like dirt or gravel or whatever. So even if it's only one of each, we can only get 63 block types in it, which might only be, you know, a few. Which is why I kind of optimized it. And then I screwed it up with whatever it was I just did. But it's not that big of an issue. It's not gonna hold us back. Right, so I think that was all I did off camera. Sorting that stuff out and researching this. So this, I actually created a test world, and in creative mode to try and figure out what the problem was. Because I'd read up 2 issues. Number 1, I'd read that you can only turn it on in creative mode. So I built this. Survival mode didn't work. Turn on creative mode, I could turn it on. I was like, that's a pain. The other thing I looked up was the recipe's wrong, and you actually need carbon blocks instead of redstone. So I built one out of carbon blocks, tested it in survival mode, and it turned on. I'm like, okay, well, survival mode carbon works, so it should make out carbon. So I destroyed it. Then I destroyed my redstone one, but in the process of destroying my redstone one that I built, I noticed there was no redstone in it. It all become carbon. So somehow, activating it turned the redstone into carbon blocks. So I think there's just like maybe a bit of an error, and it needs carbon, but it tells you it needs redstone. I don't know. Anyway, so what I want for this is... Is it my computer? Oh man, what did I even call it? Manualium. Was it just called Manualium Pickaxe? I never gave it a name. Okay, whatever. Right, so I want to take all of the redstone out. And the easiest way is to vein miner. I guess. Because we want to keep everything else, we just want vein miner. Just want the redstone, sorry. So if you vein mine that out, it is now hollow. Good, so we can just fill the shell, which is a lot less work for us when it comes to, you know, building it. We have to remember the shape and whatnot. So, carbon blocks. Where do we get carbon blocks from? Well, they are from extra planets. And extra planets is awkward because we need to go to a different planet to get what we need. It's so laggy here. We need to go to a different planet to get what we need, which is really, really awkward. Do not have any empty buckets. It's really, really awkward that we have to go to a different planet to get carbon. Because, well, we'll need to get into the extra planets Galacticraft style mod. Go all the way through all the tiers of that until we get to whichever planet has carbon. Or we can go to the carbon cow that I'm pretty sure we caught at some point. Tin, crystal, carbon. Gotcha. Crap. It needs to be in a bottle. Fine. Throw that away. Type in B-O-T-T. Hey, we do actually have some. That's cool. So here's what I'm thinking. We get a bottle of this, several bottles of this, and then we put it into one of these, like, buckets, basins, until we get a block. Once we get a block, bang, stick it in the energy condenser. So, it's been about a week since I recorded, and today's the 17th, I think, of July. So, you can see how far ahead we are. But yeah, I think today what we're going to focus on is trying to get the power storage set up. What was that? Oh, have they spawned inside my... Alright, you can just live in there, I don't care. We shouldn't need this manually pick anymore, so we can put that away. Where is it? There it is. So I had these, and I don't remember what I was doing with these. It's been that long. It's really awkward. Alright, so we've got to wait quite a few ticks for this, wasn't it? 4,000 ticks? Invert carbon. 2,000 more ticks. So, it's unfortunate that we never started milking any carbon out. At least I don't think we did. Can I check the computer? Carbide. Not carbon. If we had it, it would be at the back, but... Nah. Also, I brought this out a couple of extra layers just because it was getting awkward standing on it. So what I'm thinking about doing is throwing down like a load of weld anchors around here on my PC, my cows and all this other stuff. And then just living somewhere else. Because as long as the PC works, we can use this. And as long as all this is anchored in, we have access to all of our stuff. And this spawning stuff. And we'll just go somewhere else where it's not as laggy. And as soon as you leave the base, look, it's a lot smoother. Go live in our village. I mean, it's not even that far away, look. I don't even know if we need an anchor, a weld anchor at that point. Right, okay, so what are we doing today? Well, like I said, I want to get that done. But what I also want to do is make a start on something that's going to be horrible because it's a lot of automation. Is it in here? It's not in there. Okay, have a look when we need carbon for. Dash. I don't even know. I don't even know. Gamma. Where was this quest line? Zeta, maybe? Zeta. I want to start getting into some of these solar panel quests. So this will end up generating tons of power that we don't need, but it's a lot of just simple automation, I think. It's like we know how to set up patterns and recipes, and we get the computer to make all these for us, which should be easy peasy. Right, is this done yet? So then we'll have a huge source of power and a huge power storage. Magnesium, crystal, carbon. Gotcha, carbon bottle. And then I guess I'll just like pour into one of these. Bloop. How much is that? Oh, we need like a little bit more. Well, we've got some time to waste. Right, well, let's get on with the first thing, which is going to be making a solar panel 1. Or solar panel I. It depends. Solar panel I. This one. Doesn't generate a lot. Assumedly, it's pretty cheap. The recipe is wood, redstone, and mirrors. Now, we don't know how to make mirrors, so we set up a thing, which is glass and iron. And we just... or tin and iron. Tin and glass, or aluminum. I guess just use iron. Set up a recipe for that. Thank you. And then we plug this in here. Right, we're going to separate these all along. I've built some more things, as you might be able to tell. Oh, but these are a lot, aren't they? Right. Well, we're not going to be making these in tandem. So I put that one there. And then let's just make a mirror. Yeah, just one of them will do for now. Thank you. Or 2, I guess. Then we want to make solar panel 1, which requires this. There we go. Thank you. Now I can throw that into here, and I'm going to separate these up a little bit. What's that doing down there? Because in terms of the progression, it's going to need a lot of these and a lot of these, and then slightly less of these and slightly less and slightly less. So if you spread them out, this can then have the benefit of using several things that are surrounding it. So that could probably have... no, that should go there. I think this might be the best way to do it. Anyway, solar panel... mirror. I should make it myself. Wait, I notice. Next. And yeah, go ahead and do that. Because remember, if the pattern makes it for us, it doesn't count. One out of wood. Jeez. Put that in there. Boom. Oh yeah, it's making it from the thing. I'm just being silly. Get out of there. Did I not set up a... I did. Whatever, right, we're making solar panel. We have to make one of them ourselves. Like that. And we can throw it in there. And we can look at the quest book. Yay, give me that reward. And then we do the recipes. You know how this goes. It's just a basic bag. And I've got a chance cube. So just throw it in there. Right, time to go get another bottle, I believe. Tin. Carbon. Right, so this should be enough for this block. And yeah, that gets sucked straight out. So we now say, can I have some carbon? Thank you. Also, I don't know if I rigged this up on camera or off camera. But, oh yeah, I did it off camera. So, I've set up a chest. Because remember how before, if things couldn't go in here, they went into the storehouse? Well, now if they can't go into the storehouse because it's gone, they don't go anywhere. They just stick in the pipes. So I put down another chest and I moved it inwards one, which is here. And it's just an alchemical chest because I think it looks kind of cool. It's big. And then that is also hooked up to the ME system. So... you can't see it because it's around the back. There we go. So if anything needs to go into here, it does. And if it needs to go to here, it does. Then it gets sucked straight to the computer from there. So this is how this one is a storage bus, because storage allows you to access. And this is a import bus, because you're importing things to the PC from this chest. Anyway, right, we want some carbon. EMC value is not that big, so still want some diamonds, or a dark matter will probably be far more than enough. I think. Yeah, that's enough. Carboner. Thank you. And then I also want a builder's wand. Alright, so we're going to fill this. Is it empty? Is it safe? There's a bat here. Gotcha. Is that another bat? Oh my god, this place is just filled with bats. And I'm a very bad shot. Gotcha. Alright, we're done. Okay, so here's what we do. We put carbon down at the bottom. Also, we make sure we place it better than what we did. Then we go, put it there, there. Need to be careful with my clicking, otherwise I may click the draconium and double up on that, which would not be nice. So I think we took out a stack of redstone plus 8. So, nope, I need more carbon. I need more carbon. Was it 2? No, it can't be 2. How much redstone did I take out? Oh well, it's a simple fix. Let's take a red matter this time instead of a dark matter. Look. Now that is annoying. That should get us more than enough. Is red matter indestructible? Have I made a terrible mistake? It says it's harvestable. It doesn't give me a percentage. Is this like completely indestructible? This sucks. Right, well here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that there. Potentially forever. Now I could just go in cheat mode and break it. But it's my mistake, I'm going to have to live with it. So what I'm going to do is, off camera, I'll look up exactly how you break a red matter block. There we go, that's enough. Give me some of that. Yeah, I'll look up exactly how you make a red matter block. Because clearly... a break one, sorry. Clearly I do not know how. Right, let me do it. Oh, no way, it didn't go to all the way. Go John, check in. Oh, it wouldn't do because it was... I'm just being silly. Right, so now we click that. Also, yeah, we definitely need to do that. Can't forget that. Why? Why? Oh, I think I was in the way. Where's my draconium block? Also, is there still room? It's hard to tell because it's so dark. No, right. I put away my draconium block somewhere. Oh, that's what it was. I took out my charger because it was charging up this draconium block when I was trying to place it. Right, so this should now work that I've replaced it with carbon. Unless I've massively screwed up. And this should look cool. There we go. Look at that. It's a circle in Minecraft. Some kind of sphere. I think that's going to look so cool. But anyway, that's going to store massive amounts of power. I wonder if my wireless charger will charge that. Because I do not know. I don't see how much energy it has. 0 out of 2.14 T. Can I go in it? I can stand on it. Cool. Well, that's that done anyway. I can put this stuff away that I don't need. Don't need that. Don't need that. And then we can start making the next tier of mirror.